Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your life coach and mentor, Jonathan Belcher. We're going to start off with our daily affirmation. I am rich. I am financially free. I am financially prosperous. Money flows to me effortlessly and abundantly. I am wealthy. I am healthy. I am loved. Say it with me this time. 300 to freedom fighters, 300 to freedom fighters out there, superstars out there, the chosen ones out there. Say it with me this time. I am rich. I am financially free. I am financially prosperous. Money flows to me effortlessly and abundantly. I am wealthy. I am healthy. I am loved. Right now, I'm chilling out by like a creek. I'm going to show you how that looks. Just chilling out in nature right now. The leaves haven't fully came on the trees yet. Still approaching spring. Well, we're in spring now, but the leaves haven't showed up yet. But as you can see, nature is forever flowing, forever going. And I recommend that you go into nature and just take it in whenever you get a chance. It's healthy for your body, it's healthy for the soul, healthy for the spirit. Let's talk about it. Why do your friends turn their back on you? We've all experienced that in our life, right? We've all experienced friends who turn their back on us. But I'm going to break down the reasons why they do it and why it happens. If you hear some background noise, just make sure to tune out that background noise and pay close attention as you hear me speak. So the reason why your friends may turn their backs on you, number one reason may be maybe you just have different callings in life. That's a possibility. You're headed in one direction and perhaps your friend is headed in a whole different direction. And sometimes God purposely will cause a falling out between you and a friend, or cause your friend to turn their back on you because they can't go where you're headed. They're not gonna be a part of the vision of where you're headed to, or the dream that you're going to. They can't be a part of it. Because literally them still being a part of your life is gonna hold you back. It's gonna keep you from your destiny. It's gonna keep you from your dream. So that's why your friend may turn their back on you, because the universe is trying to tell you something. That's one reason why this happens. And I know for me personally in my life, I'd say 98% of my friends, they never ever turn their back on me. 98% of my friends, they've been my friends and they're still my friends today. And every one of my former friends who aren't my friends anymore, I noticed God shows me the reason why they get them out of my life, So I want you to understand it's not always a bad thing that your friend may turn their back on you. Sometimes it's God doing it because they can't go. They're not going to be good for where you're headed, period, for whatever reason. Maybe you can't see it yet. Maybe the evidence isn't clear to you yet, but the universe knows and the Creator knows better than you do. So it's not something to always fight. Like I said, 98% of my friends, they never turn their back on me. Even when we may have our little disagreements, we speak on our disagreements, and at some point, as man to man, or even woman to man, we respect each other enough to know that we can agree to disagree. But not everybody go through life with that mindset. Not everybody has the mentality where they're mature enough to realize that it's possible for you to agree to disagree, but I can respect you on your path while you respect me on my path. You got some people out there who their hearts are hardened and their minds are hardened, and although they can hear, it's like they can't hear. Although they can see, it's like they can't see. But they're not the chosen ones, and this is especially rough for chosen people when you're dealing with a friend who may not be on the level that you may be on, mentally, spiritually, and not really even just that, but more so just a level of understanding of life, So understand that sometimes it's meant for them to not be a part of your life. It's meant for them not to be a part of your journey. The second reason why a friend may turn their back on you is because they might be jealous of you. They might be jealous of you for things that you can't even control. things that are your human nature. They might be jealous of you not only, sometimes it's because you may have more money than them. Sometimes it may be because you have more fame and popularity than them. Sometimes your friend may turn their back on you because they're jealous of the fact of how much people love you, and they may not have great and prosperous relationships in their life. But sometimes it's not even that. Sometimes it's just they don't like your confidence. They don't like your certainty. They don't like your conviction. Everything that makes you you as a person, they secretly dislike on a deep-rooted level. I mean, the hate is so deep sometimes from your friend that they can't even explain to you why they dislike you. And they come up with all of these reasons to justify why they're moving funny, why they're acting funny, or why they're turning their back on you. So that's the second reason. It could be jealousy. And jealousy is not always because of materialistic things. Sometimes you can have something that they simply don't have. Maybe that's family support. Maybe that's love and appreciation from your family. And they don't have that. So now that's a reason for them to lash out on you, to not feel like you're being supportive or not feel like you're doing something right as a friend, when in all actuality, you're not doing nothing wrong as a friend. So that's the second reason. It could just be shared jealousy. Maybe the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you move. They don't like how it gravitates the ladies to you, or they don't like the way how men just look at you and they love you. When you go out with your friend, all the men tend to go to you, queen. They keep coming to you, queen. They want to get your number and they want to talk to you. They want to converse with you, queen. Your friend might just be jealous of that. She might not like the fact that you're getting all the attention that she feels that she should have. And you got friends out there who, they want your success, but they're not putting in the work on the level that you're putting it on to get the success. They want success that they didn't even work for, and they're jealous of you for it. You have friends out there like that. Don't tell me that does not exist, because it does exist. And if you could relate to what I'm talking about, give me a thumbs up in this video. I would appreciate a thumbs up if you hear what I'm saying and what I'm saying is resonating and you could relate to it on some level. Give me a thumbs up. Drop a comment below. Say, I've been there, John. Say, I know what you're talking about. Let me know you're here. Let me know you're here. The third reason, another reason why your friend may turn their back on you. Sometimes you just might be toxic as hell. Your ass might just be the toxic one. You just might be toxic as hell. You might just need to look in the mirror. And look, we could be honest. I'm a flawed individual. I have my flaws as well. I tend to be more of an introvert. I like to call myself an introverted extrovert, because although I stay to myself, I can socialize very well, and people gravitate towards me. People want to tell me their life story, and people talk to me about all kinds of things when I go out in public. People love conversing with me about deep topics and stuff like that. But you just might be toxic as hell, and that's why your friends keep turning their back on you, because maybe you keep bringing trouble into their life. Maybe you keep bringing drama into their life. Maybe every time you call your friend, it's something negative. You ain't never bringing up nothing positive to them, and you wondering why they turn their back on you. You wondering why they shutting your ass out. Well, because you a negative Nancy. Maybe you a negative Nancy, or you gossip too much. You could be a chatty patty, right? And if you're a chatty patty, people don't want to hear that. When they're going through their own things in life and they're going through their own struggles, people don't want to constantly hear bad news. At least not the positive people. At least not the positive people who headed somewhere and they got a vision in mind, right? If you got a vision in mind, you don't want somebody calling you all the time, telling you things to make you have a pessimistic outlook on life. You don't want people hitting you up all the time, telling you about, oh man, I need some money, my job laid me off. This person ain't looking out for me no more. You got those types of people where every time you see their name pop up on your phone, you know it's about to be something negative. So you just might be toxic as hell. That's a possibility. It might be time for you to look in the mirror, and it's okay, my freedom fighters. It might be time for you to look in the mirror at yourself and say, why the hell has it been that every single last damn friend that I've had in my life, they seem to go away? They seem to drift away. They seem to not like me at some point. They seem to not want to be my friend at some point. Every single friend I've had, if that's the case, if you have a situation where every friend that you've had, they're no longer in your circle. I'm talking about people who are in person in your life. I'm not talking about virtual friends only. I'm mainly talking about people that you come in contact with, physical contact with on a daily or weekly basis. If you find that it's getting to a point where it's like none of your friends want to be around you, none of your friends like you, well, at some point, maybe you got to look in the mirror and just admit, damn, I'm toxic as hell. None of my friends like me anymore. What can I do better? Or how can I be better? You get what I'm trying to say? Because, like I said, in my personal experience, 98% of my friends, they stick around, and even though we have our disagreements, we may have our debates, and we may have our arguments, but at the end of the day, we respect each other, and we agree to disagree, and we can stand on the fact that, look, you're headed somewhere, and I'm headed somewhere. Although it's different, I have these commonalities with you. I enjoy your presence. I enjoy your entertainment. I enjoy your jokes. When you come around, we joke, we laugh, we talk. I learn things from you. You gain value from me. I gain value from you, and so be it, right? So at some point, sometimes you gotta look in the mirror. If all your friends don't like you no more, maybe you just the problem, right? It's okay. If everybody else is the problem, that means that you're just the problem. I'm gonna say it again. If everybody else is the problem, that just means your ass is the problem. Usually, that's what it means. Now, the fourth reason why your friend may turn their back on you is they just ungrateful. Nothing more, nothing less. They just ungrateful. So these are the types of friends that like to throw things in your face. You know, these are the types of friends that no matter how much times you've expressed your feelings to them and they've expressed their feelings to you, every time you think you and that friend has an understanding, y'all get to hanging out again, everything is good, there's no problem, and guess what? They step on your toes again. They cross the boundaries again. They disrespect you again. And for whatever reason, you thought you had the understanding with this friend. Look, I have my own calling. You have your own path. I'm focused on what I'm focused on. You focus on what you're focused on. That's phenomenal. I love you for who you are. I'm not loving you for just what you do or what you got. And that's why I'm your friend. If they can't understand that, at some point or another, you got to realize that friend could just be ungrateful. And they'll turn their back on you and try to create all of these reasons and to justify their irrational thoughts about you. So I'm gonna give you an example of what I mean. It could be a friend that you've always been there for. I'm talking about a friend that nobody else was there for them, right? But you're like one of the only people there for them, looking out for them, hitting them up, checking them, talking to them about all types of things. You know, you could be doing that. You could be doing the best you can. You could be looking out for them when they need a plate of food. You could be looking out for them when they need to work out somewhere. You could be looking out for them in terms of just giving them sheer value and just being there, right? Now, no matter how much times you showed up for that friend, if they're ungrateful, guess what's going to happen? The one time you aren't able to show up for that friend, or the one time you don't show up for that friend, they're going to crucify you for it. They're going to crucify you for it. The one time you don't support or you don't show up for that friend for a reason that may be very legitimate for yourself and for your family and for your future. But they don't care about all the times you looked out for them. They don't care about the times you helped them. All they care about is the one time you didn't support them on something. Guess what? The ungratefulness starts to kick in, and it just is what it is. It is what it is. That's the fourth reason. Is sheer ungratefulness. You know, a lot of people, they go through life. Some people go through life and they're always looking at the glass half empty. They're never looking at it half full. And these aren't the chosen people, because if you a chosen one, I know you're chosen because you're watching this video. You're watching this video for a reason. You're watching this video either because you get value from what I'm speaking about, and you can really relate to what I'm talking about, or you just get entertained by the shit I just bring up, right? But you got some people out there who are Debbie Downers, and they're always looking at the world from a limited view. These are pessimistic people, negative Nancy's. These are the kinds of people that are ungrateful, and they don't understand that the only way to build more from where they are is by appreciating where they are. The only way for you to achieve success, the only way for you to manifest the things that you want, the only way for your dreams to come true is for you to be grateful for exactly where you are right now. For you to be able to look around and be appreciative of the grass behind me. Be appreciative of the soil behind me, no matter how ugly it is. Be appreciative of this hoodie that I got on. Be appreciative of the water right here, this moving river, this moving creek. Be appreciative of the simple things. Now, people who aren't grateful, all they see is the lack. All they see is the people who don't support. All they see is the people who didn't join them in their business. All they see is the shortcomings, and then they expect to build more. It's not a recipe for success. That's not a recipe for abundance. It's not a recipe for prosperity. And you're literally gonna repel more people than you're ever gonna be able to attract in life until you understand this fact. So, ain't no reason for you to be sitting there every day scratching your damn head not understanding why your friend ain't grateful. They're not grateful because they don't want to be grateful. They have eyes, but they still can't see. They have eyes that work, but they still can't see. They have ears that work, and they still can't hear. That's the fourth reason. Now, you know, this is what we all experience. This is just what we all experience in life. We've all been in a situation where we have a friend who, no matter what, we've tried. They don't respect our boundaries. So therefore, what you're forced to do is one of two things. Either you can cut them off and sever the tie, which probably would be best. Or number two, you can, because they're not respecting your boundaries, what you can do is disrespect their boundaries. Why do you disrespect their boundaries? You may disrespect their boundaries because you want to let them know how it feels. That's it. You want them to let them know how it feels. Guaranteed, this ungrateful friend who's turning their back on you, guaranteed, what they're gonna do is when you show them how it feels, that's gonna become the highlight of the wrongdoing that you did. It's gonna become the highlight of their reasoning behind why they're moving funny. Oh, you did this for me. Not realizing that you're simply doing it to show they dumbass how it feels. Get what I'm trying to say? See, a lot of people, everybody likes to dish out things, but when it's coming back at them, they don't like it. They don't like it. They don't know how to receive it now. They could give out all of that energy. They could give out that energy like they could do something. They could give out that energy like they're about that life, like they want to check you, like they want to do this. But guess what? When you stand up for yourself and you set your own boundaries, you're going to see they're going to flip the script, and it's called reverse psychology. This is what these people are great at. They're great at reverse psychology. So if you have a friend who's playing this reverse psychology game with you, cut their asses off. Odds are their energy is useless in your life anyway. Odds are you've always been way more valuable to them than they've been to you. When you really check it out and look at the bottom line of the situation, odds are it's you bringing them into more circles and getting them acquainted with more people in social spheres outside of just the realm of which they know. You get what I'm trying to say? So what I'm saying is you could be there trying to help and trying to fight for a friendship with an enemy. Drop a comment below and say, John, I'm not fighting for no friendship from no enemy. Drop a comment, say, I'm not fighting for no friendship from no enemy. And these are the reasons that your friends may turn their back on you. Now, another reason is sometimes it's just life happens, right? Sometimes, you know, you have friends who have family, who may have a family before you. Sometimes you have a friend who may move out of state or move out of the country. You know, this isn't a reason for them to become an enemy or a reason for you to cut them off, but that also happens too. I don't believe that that's really them turning their back on you per se. That's just life happening. You know, they have their path, they have their trajectory. You gotta respect that. They gotta respect you, and y'all can move on when the time is right for you and that friend to coexist and for you and that friend to meet up and hang out again. Guess what? All it is a phone call away. All they are is a text message away. All they are is a Facebook message or Instagram message away. And guess what? You and that friend could kick it again. Y'all could laugh again. Y'all could drink again. Y'all could eat again. Shit, if y'all want to, y'all can smoke again. But there's some people who just don't understand this shit. Their brain and their head is just too thick and they too hard-headed to get it because they have no social cues. They have no social understanding at all. And it's unfortunate when you are a chosen person and, you know, you've garnered enough social cues and enough social understanding from being in the real world, from being around people, to understand that you can respect somebody walking a different path of life as long as they respect you walking your path of life. Once a person does not respect that anymore, guess what? Those ties must be severed for your health, for your well-being. Period. Period. Don't feel guilty because your friend turned their back on you. Don't feel guilty because your friend doesn't understand your calling. Don't feel guilty because your friend doesn't understand even though you told them the same story 100 million times. Don't feel guilty. Just keep going. Pick your bags up. You know, lace up your boots. Warm up your tea. Remember what I said in the last video? Get your kettle, put your water in it, warm up your tea, right? And it don't gotta be a weight loss tea. It could just be a regular tea. Green tea helps you lose weight. Chamomile tea helps you go to sleep. Just warm up your tea, put it on the stove. You'll see that thing bubble up and start sipping your tea. And you just reflect. You say, you know what? God works in mysterious ways, but at the end of the day, God works in my favor every time. Drop a comment below saying God works in my favor every time. Also, what I want you to do at this time, ladies and gentlemen, if you appreciate it and you got value from this video, what I want you to do right now is to share this video with 5 friends or family. It could be a friend, a frenemy, or foe. Share this video with 5 friends or family, right, who you think would appreciate this video. And also subscribe to my channel. I'm headed to 1 million subscribers. I'm going to 1 million subscribers. I'm working towards 1 million subscribers. I need your help. I can't do it alone. I'm going to 1 million subscribers. If no ifs, ands, or buts about it, I will get to 1 million subscribers, but I can only do it with your help. So make sure to subscribe to my channel. If this is the first time you're watching one of my videos, make sure to hit the bell button. The bell symbol is gonna allow you to be notified immediately whenever I make videos like this. And last but not least, before you go, if you want to become a voice, if you want to become a YouTuber and quit your job as a YouTuber, become financially free, just speaking your mind, just speaking your truth with the world, speaking your message with the world. Hey, look at these ducks over there. You see they over there chilling. See they coming over here, they doing flips. They doing all types of tricks. You know, they coming near me. They probably gonna come, they've been coming closer and closer as I've been doing this video. And that's what happens when you're chosen, folks. The animals start coming to you, the birds start walking to you, the dogs start walking to you, the nature just starts loving on you. That's what happens when you're chosen. But at this time, if you want to become a prosperous YouTuber, just talk your shit and make money doing it. All you got to do is check out the link in the description below. You're going to see a link in the description below on how to become a successful YouTuber, working with my 300 to Freedom team, becoming a freedom fighter, superstar, celebrity in your niche. Let's do it, baby. You deserve it. This is your boy, Jonathan Belcher. I'm going to see you in the next video. Peace.